interesting when I tell people that I'm from Utah, I almost always get the same question, and I'm sure y'all are thinking it, and it's how did your black ass end up there? Utah, what a great place to be, from having a bud. It's a land that we love. This is the place. Keep changing. But growing up there as a black woman, I was at the intersectional onslaught of lots of different types of discrimination. So we walk into this house and we arrange ourselves on steps. We're like, okay, we're gonna be non-threatening. That's what you do as a black kid in this neighborhood, be non-threatening. So I was kind of on the outside looking in and got to observe how powerful story was for people to understand groups that weren't like themselves, to form strong opinions about groups that they had never interacted with, and it completely shaped my trajectory in terms of becoming a storyteller and using story as a powerful tool for change. We ring the bell. We're like, we want to ask to play on this trampoline. So we're jumping on the trampoline, we're doing tricks, hi-ya! Questions of curiosity that can create common bonds between you and your coworkers versus assuming things about them. Now this sounds like water is wet information. People are like, well duh, of course I'm gonna ask good questions. I'm like, no you don't. And I've had plenty of examples working in 4 different industries of people assuming shit about their coworkers. So here's an example. I went to the movies a year ago with a couple of my coworkers, and I'm a frugal lady on a budget because movies are far too expensive, and I put some snacks in my bag. And I brought these snacks out Mary Poppins style, and I was like, you get a snack, you get a Reese's, what you want? And one of my coworkers was like, what are you gonna pull out next, fried chicken? You don't know what my preferences are, you just assume them. So next time you're interacting with somebody, ask them open-ended questions so you can learn about them and not assume things based on what they look like, where they're from, or how they speak. And essentially, Jaden goes, I'm getting really thirsty. So she gets off the trampoline, she runs up to the back of the house and just lets herself in. That must feel nice. Just to be like, this is my house. Like no hesitation. Catherine goes, well, there's not enough space for friends in the house, but like, if you need a drink of water, you can drink at the hose, and then just closes the door in front of us. And Kimon goes, are they gonna make us drink out the hose like we're animals? But the irony is, 40 years earlier, when my grandma was living in Memphis, the whites only, coloreds only, water fountains, it felt like the same thing in 95. Your story matters because it can help you to, 1, uncover your purpose, 2, provides a diversity of perspectives and experiences that we need to see to improve creativity and just make the world a more interesting place. And 3rd, it will connect you authentically to your audience, to the people you want to move, to the community you want to build. But you're more likely to find a universal connection with people when you take moments of your life and share them with people authentically. Racism is something that is actively done. It's not like a sporadic, just random event like, oh, we're racist. This is just happening now. Like, no, this is taught. So if we want to do better, if we want to be better, you have to be conscious of the bias that you're passing on to the people around you. And we ultimately have the power to stop it.